mile run.
Well, you did an hour
And
workout class and then
yeah,
what kind of run?
7 miles up to the top of Griffith, like the above the observatory on the dirt path, and then
What?
back down and then home to Silver Lake. And I cut 20 minutes off my the last time I did it.
Dang.
And
That's
I feel great.
impressive.
The next day I was like, I feel awesome. Like I did a recovery walk, but I feel normal. I feel like my body is like just at that level now. So that was really, really fun.
You're just like, I'm back. Old Jeff is back.
Oh, Jeff is here.
Hell yeah,
Is
dude.
your microphone right next to that bag of ice?
Um,
Or is it on the other side?
it's on the other side, but
Okay.
yeah. Trying to figure out that sweet spot. It's like there is no sweet spot actually. That's
How often are you icing?
they say the medical professionals say to ice 4 times a day,
Okay.
but I'm just icing whenever I like need a break from work, and I'll just sit down on the couch and use my phone and try to ice.
Yeah.
So probably like 3 times a day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and then just I'm taking some painkillers left over from the previous thing I had that I didn't ever take them for, just to reduce inflammation, and then taking CBD when I remember to,
Oh, great.
and rubbing Tiger Balm and then cannabis balm on it whenever I also
Okay.
remember.
So you're using a topical too?
But I don't know how much good that's really doing except for just my muscles around it.
Yeah. I think it's probably doing some good. Like topical, get those first few like layers of skin. Probably helps a lot with pain. And then if you're taking stuff internally too, internal CBD, that's supposed to be really good for stimulating the osteoblasts and the osteoclasts. And
Oh,
those are the
right.
things that like grind down your bones and then build them back up. So
Yeah, so
it's
you already
supposed to be
know
good.
about this osteoblast life.
Oh yeah, I'm all about that osteoblast life.
Here, I'm trying to like move my foot to tilt the screen down.
You'll be really good at this in like another week.
Foot sports.
Foot just like grabbing stuff off the couch, like, oh, I want my Coke, I want my beverage.
Shit, I can't even laugh that hard. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. We won't
No,
make this funny.
this is a
No
boring
jokes.
podcast.
Yes, this is all serious.
I'm just like deep laughing, like, even though it's still high pitched.
What's a really serious bike topic we can talk about? I feel like shaving weight is a very serious topic.
Yeah, I went to the urgent care and they're just like, oh my god, your collarbone's broken and your scapula. And I'm like, no, no, no. The collarbone, I was just shaving weight for racing.
Oh,
It's like really intact, but it looks really fucked up.
oh my gosh! So you broke both your clavicle and your scapula?
Same side, yeah. The clavicle like
Oh,
two
I'm so
years
sorry,
ago.
Smash.
The clavicle is old though, it was 2 years.
Oh, so that was not. But did you like re-injure it or re-break it or anything?
No, it just looks really fucked up on an x-ray, and then they're like, oh, whoa, like, you, like, why are you able to laugh about this? Like, you must have a high pain tolerance. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I was about to start working out again. I'm glad I went in. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was really like that broken.
Oh wow! I'm sure lifting weights you would have found out real quick.
Yeah, like lifting
And
with
that
the
would
other
not have
arm, I
been
can't
fun.
lift anything heavier than like a pickle jar on my good arm. So I'm just like, well, and things that fall on the ground, I'm like, nah, stay in there.
You live there now.
Yeah.
The ground is just another shelf.
The mail, yep, the mail's gonna be there for the next month.
Oh no. Do you have somebody who can come over and help you out for a day or two or something?
Yeah, I have friends, and my partner's been helping me a lot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We were talking today on a Zoom call about things we
Hmm.
like missed from pre-COVID days
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
things we don't, we could do without or
Yeah.
whatever. And I was like, I'm so glad
Hmm.
racing is not happening. Like, I don't feel any pressure to come back healed or like, you know,
Oh,
to
cool.
perform
Yes.
for,
Yep.
you know.
Because that external pressure to like stay fit and show up
Yeah, show
can
up.
be a really real force.
And then just having FOMO of stuff going on and being like, oh man, that looks fun.
Yeah.
So it's really
Yeah.
nice. And then I got a whole like, I hopped on the trainer today and was like, oh, okay, I could do this. Just sitting up, easy spinning.
Oh, that you can do that. That doesn't like mess up your back or your scapula or anything.
Yeah, you just run like a real low cadence, like 60 RPMs and like no more than 100 watts, and you're okay.
Yes.
Real chill.
So you can do that to like kind of maintain your fitness at least.
Shit, I don't even know about maintain, more just like maintain my mental health.
Yeah, which is a big part of it. I was thinking about that this last week after our conversation
Mm-hmm.
last week about how you were doing cross training and I was just doing maintenance.
Yeah.
And kind of as I thought about it more, like a big part of maintenance can be psychological,
Mm-hmm.
and having some sort of physical outlet can be so, so helpful.
Yeah.
You know, whatever your body can get away with. Walking is something I'm a big fan of. Can you walk comfortably?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been walking a lot better now. It happened on Sunday, so today's Friday. Today I walked 3 miles. So it was like a big walk.
That's a good day of activity.
Yeah. Yeah, like Sunday, I could only walk to like get in the car and get out the car. The next day, the day after the accident, I was able to walk like
Mm,
quarter mile.
okay.
Then day 2, I was able to walk like half a mile. Day 3, I like was able to do a full mile.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's amazing. You just heal so quickly in like a short time, but then the overall like full strength, it takes a while. It takes like,
Yeah.
I don't know. The internet says like 6 weeks, but my clavicle took 3 months, like 12 weeks.
Yeah, for a bone to like if it broke, I mean, what severity of break went through it?
Well, it's not shattered, but it's definitely like almost completely cut in half.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that being a long process.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's luckily like
Takes time.
thin, like the shoulder blade, the scapula is like, like, I don't even know, like 3, 4 millimeters thin.
Okay.
I was looking at the model in the office. I'm like, shit, I could break the model right now in my hands, my one hand.
Shit, you're such a badass.
Shit, right?
Hey, doctor.
Done. And he's like, yeah, this is the strength of your scapula. I was like, what? Why are our bones
No.
that weak? I'm like, oh.
And he just flips it on you, doctor. Just flips it. That's how weak you are. You just broke yourself in
He's
your
like, you
hand.
should quit bikes. I was like, yeah, you and my family agree.
Were you feeling okay?
um,
You like about the whole situation? Crashes can be weird.
I mean, I feel like a lot of support from people. A shout out to Chief Lunes, keeping it cuddy.
Shout out Chief Lunes.
Chief Lunes keeping it cuddy. Like,
That was a
sketches
very
for.
interesting course. Sketch. So sketch.
They ran it a few years ago, like different race organizer, but they were like doing the jump like how it was set up for the practice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and people were eating it left and right. I'm pretty sure one kid broke his collarbone. But then
Oh
they,
no.
during the race itself and this time around as well, they moved the jump to be over the drainage ditch. So, and they put sand under it, reinforced it. So it was really stable. But I don't know. The paramedics like, I strongly encourage you don't race. And I was like, yeah, I don't even know if I could. I don't know what's happening. But I'm definitely
Yeah.
not touching a bike.
Like after your accident happened?
Yeah, they were like patching me
Yeah.
up like MacGyver style, trying to find like inner tubes to make a sling.
Yeah.
They're just like,
If they
we're
could.
gonna tear someone's shirt up. Tie
Dang. So
these
it was like a bush
fabrics
fix.
together. Yeah, they didn't have
Yeah.
anything. Which, I mean, whatever. I'm really surprised there was even paramedics at this race.
Yeah. That's cool. And that was provided by the people who put the race on.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I didn't ask them. It seemed like they were just volunteers, like they're helping out.
That's so cool.
Real nice. Shout out to Trash Panda Cycling.
Shout out Trash Panda.
Yeah, the homies that helped me out.
They're starting to do some more rides these days that are like masks encouraged and stuff like that. Try to distance and everything like that. It looks like they're getting like a good turnout of riders. I think they're doing some like daytime stuff and some nighttime stuff.
Yeah, keeping the energy going.
Seems like they meet up around downtown a lot.
Word. Yeah, honestly, I just followed them on
Word.
Instagram, but like it was nice to meet them in person. And it would
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never met them. That's cool that they're chill.
Dude, more than chill. They were super helpful, like bandaging my broken ass.
Whoa. What?
Like
That's so
helping me
awesome. People
out.
taking care. Seriously, shout out Trash Panda Cycling, because taking care of each other is like really what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of people that reached out too, and it's like, man, like you can't quit if you have this much support, like, just be
When
smarter.
it's a community like that, it gives you a lot of reasons to keep coming back.
Yeah. But it's about that time for me to eat some more chicken. I'm like gonna start doing a nutrition plan. I was gonna do a weightlifting one as well, but I'm like, yo, homie, can I just do nutrition? Because I ain't moving for shit.
Yeah, do nutrition, but just like your body's healing. Like, eat a lot.
Yeah, like people have been like, oh, watch out, don't get fat. I'm like, bitch, please. Sorry, excuse my language. I'm like, please.
Excuse me, human being, please.
Excuse me, human being. You do not know about healing. The healing part is okay to get a little bit fat because you need all the nutrients you can get, and then you cut when you're healed.
Not a good time to go into a deficit when you're healing.
Yeah.
Healing a bone, healing a muscle, healing skin. That's some big calorie stuff. So,
but then I saw a YouTube video today. It was like, yeah, you need upwards of 6,000 calories. I'm like, I don't know about all that, but
that might be a little bit on the high end of things. But eating more than you think you need to, for sure.
Yeah.
Like as much as you do when you're working out, even when you're sedentary.
Yeah, just focusing on like lean proteins, which I don't even know what that is besides chicken.
Chicken, fish.
Fish. Okay. But not like
you
salmon.
Could do. I don't
That's
know
fatty.
Yeah, salmon is great.
But it's
super
not
high
lean.
Protein. Well, it's high fat, but it's omega-3 fats, and omega-3 fats would probably be good for you too.
Yeah, true.
Because that's important for like keeping your nerves and your brain healthy.
True.
So if you fell, imagine maybe a little brain jostling happened. Not saying you hit your head or got a concussion, but it can.
That helmet saved me. Actually,
Oh
check
shit!
it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, then omega-3s. I'm a big fan of omega-3s. Anytime you're just under a lot of neurological stress. I try to load that stuff all the time because it's one of the best things you can do for your nervous system.
It's good to know. You sure you're not a
salmon,
nutritionist?
I am no, I'm not, but I took a lot of performance nutrition stuff, and nutrition was a big part of my life when I was a certified personal trainer.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that's where I got all my nutrition chops, and I continue. That's a field that I continue to dive into. Every single week, I'm trying to learn something new. I learned. Can I tell you a new food that I learned about?
Oh yeah.
I learned a couple of things. I learned about this stuff called sprouted brown rice.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm not sure exactly what they do with sprouted brown rice. My guess is they leave it around longer so it starts to sprout, and then they dry it out. The flavor of it is amazing, and it's supposed to absorb in your digestion. It's supposed to absorb nutrients at like a threefold increase.
Ooh.
So all the great stuff that you're getting from brown rice, which is a really good whole, complete grain, is absorbing that much better with this sprouted brown rice.
Wow. That
Yeah.
just like sprouted tofu.
Another great one, sprouted Ezekiel bread,
Ooh, yeah.
sprouted wheat bread, that's one of my favorite things. There's no flour in that bread, and it's 100% sprouted grains. I love that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shoot.
Tons of vitamins, super low glycemic index. I think it's only like a 35,
Oh, hell yeah.
which is very low. But it's great, like toasted with some peanut butter and some honey on it. It's delicious.
Stop.
You know you eat well when Ezekiel bread toasted with peanut butter and honey starts to make you drool.
I know. I'm just like, what the fuck I'm gonna eat for dinner? I'm like, I want to go out to eat, and I'm like, well, I guess I could do Chinese food. I don't know what would be good. Maybe sushi.
Orange chicken.
What? Ew.
Orange chicken.
It's like deep fried.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I can't.
If you're gonna do it, you might as well lean in.
Lean in. No, bro. No. I'm sober this month, not because of October, but because of bone healing. Bone healing, bro. Sober from orange chicken.
So no orange chicken.
Plenty of herb. I went back to smoking weed.
Oh, that's great. Do you have any edibles or anything?
No, I need to order some because I ain't walking.
Edibles would be good too. You've got your CBD thing. You're pretty set. That's a pretty good recovery.
CBD, yeah.
Routine.
Just sleeping. Maybe do some shrooms. I don't know.
That could be good. I don't know what that would do.
Help with my boredom. Yeah, I should just order some edibles. Because the doctor was like, just make sure you don't smoke cigarettes like with nicotine. He's like, blunts, they're probably not good for you either.
Any tobacco products you should avoid.
Yeah. And then I'm like wondering if like the lack of meat in my life, like animal-based protein, is why I'm like breaking bones.
Oh, like you're not getting enough protein or something?
I don't know, or like some sort of nutrient that like is just, I mean, I could be like vitamin D deficient, which I'm going to find out on Monday from all my blood test results.
Yeah.
Which caffeine, like coffee, blocks the absorption of vitamin D.
Calcium, vitamin D.
Well, and calcium, yeah, vitamin D and calcium. So there you go. Maybe.
When I think about like bone density and bone strength, it's tough to put one first, but I think I would probably put like consistently loading your bones as probably the number one thing you can do to increase bone strength, and then nutrition would probably be like number two underneath that.
Interesting, yeah.
So I think you can probably, like, diet can help you build stronger bones, but unless you're putting those loading forces through the bone, like your skeleton gets strong when it has like very consistent micro trauma to it, so you're walking on pavement, or you're doing jumping motions, or you're lifting very, very, very heavy amounts of weight, and that load through your skeleton will build strength over time. So I think that without that load, even if you did like make a dietary change to try to address it, without the load, it would be like eating a bunch of protein but then not lifting weights.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't grow muscles, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless you already have a snap, then it's going to grow. Just because it's trying to repair to get back to healthy.
Yes. Yeah. I think that once you're in a situation of a break, then the healing conditions change. But if you were ever thinking like, I want to make my whole skeleton strong,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
loading.
I don't ever do upper body workouts. Like, I don't lift that kind of weight.
Yep.
So yeah. You know what? I'm
So
gonna hate on all my animal friends
what?
because, I'd
All the
just be
animals?
like, well, no, not animals. The people that eat the animals.
Oh, okay.
And be like, it's not
Carnivores.
my veganism that made me break a bone. It's my lack of arms as a cyclist.
It's my lack of general movement and high impact training.
Yeah.
Yeah, that from a physiology standpoint, that would sort of be the hierarchy of importance in that stuff. Like it's pretty easy to eat for something. The difficult part is either the training that you have to do on the side of that to like get the physical benefit from the food. So it's definitely like a partnership. Those things walk hand in hand.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna for a bit maybe give the road a bit of a break and focus on weightlifting and track.
Yeah.
The only sport I know
Does the
that has
coach
no breaks.
does the coach that you work with do weightlifting stuff?
Yeah, she does. She's actually
Okay.
a bodybuilder.
Cool. So she can show you how to lift big weights appropriately.
Shit, she'd be lifting me, and she's like 5 feet tall.
Cool. Because when you do go into something like that and you're learning deadlifts, squats, different power lifts or different Olympic lifts like that are
One-legged
typically associated
squats,
with
pistol squats,
pistol
lunges.
squats could be one, but there's something about like so a deadlift, you could be lifting twice your body weight,
Yeah.
and that's not even unreasonable in a deadlift. So knowing the mechanics of a lift like that, a pistol squat, you're probably going to be using like some kettlebells or some shit.
Yeah.
That's not really a skeletal growth exercise. But when you do a deadlift and you're lifting twice your body weight, that is putting so much compression on the bones. And those types of lifts are the ones that are associated with bone density. But you really need to be careful to make sure that you have proper form in those situations.
Yeah.
The
I've only done
potential,
deadlifting like a few times, and I was like,
yeah,
fuck, this shit's heavy.
yeah, like a refresh with your coach and dive into stuff like that and start to throw your entire body weight in a set of weights. You know what I mean? On your body. It's an amazing feeling. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Dude, I'm ready. Well, I'm not, but
There.
I'm mentally ready.
All right, Smash. I know that you got to get going, but this was such a good talk, and I really hope you start feeling better.
Why, thank you. Yeah. Only way up is out. Out is up.
Out is up.
Got a little bit of downtime.
Yeah.
Time to try new things.
Yeah. Take it easy. I mean, like recovery, you and I have talked about this in the past. It's just like recovery is just such an important step. So like be patient with yourself. Take it easy on yourself.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to be back with it. You're not the type that's going to like quit in
Who knows?
any way.
Maybe I'll get an e-bike. Just rip around with one hand, one brake.
Just live that e-bike life. I could see you doing that, but then I feel like you would eventually like take that off a jump or something.
There's some sick curbs around here.
See, you're already planning it. But yeah, let's try to get in like another talk maybe next week or 2 weeks from now. We can do something again and let's see how you're doing and see what kind of activity level you're up to.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Cool activity.
Cool. All right. You can find me on Instagram at ZenJeff and Smaish.
At Smaish Ketchum.
Smaish Ketchum, everybody. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, Smaish. See you next week.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Jeff. Bye.